This is our level 2 cardiovascular workout, so it's going to be our aerobic based workout. If you've not already done so, please go back and do our warm-up video. And we're just going to use our body weight, so no extra equipment. Please have a bottle of water available though, or some fluids to hydrate throughout. Going to be very easy body movements. Going to do each exercise for a minute with a little 30-second march in between. And we're going to be working our cardiovascular system, so you're going to be getting hot, you're going to be breathing a little bit more. On the RPE scale in your home exercise guide, we will be definitely working around 5 to possibly 7, but we'll talk about that through the exercise. All right, so you've warmed up, you're all mobilized, so let's go with our first exercise, which is going to be 1 minute of standing marching. Okay, so off we go. Our knees are coming high and our arms are pumping. Okay, this is going to be our go-to movement. If you get lost on any of the exercises, or if you need to take a little bit of a break, then just come back to this standing march, okay? Like I said, each station or each exercise will be 60 seconds long. Pop some music on in the background so you don't have to listen to me all the way through the video, and it'll keep you motivated. Okay, about halfway through this first standing march. Okay. Keep it going. We're going to bring in an upper body and lower body movement in a second. Okay, you've got 10 seconds left. Okay, and then in 3, 2, 1, we're going into a cross body. So cross, punch, cross, punch. So the back leg stabilizes as we twist and punch to the side. Excellent, okay. Keep it going. So you can speed up the movement. You can keep the head facing forward so you don't go too dizzy, or you can slowly turn with the body. Okay, we're halfway through. Really stretch out that arm, use that back leg to stabilize. Keep it going, nearly there, last 15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come back to that march. Okay, so this is your 30 seconds rest. Take this rest to have a drink and check in on the RPE scale. Okay, so next movement, we're going to be moving to the side, so make sure it's clear to you. So we're just going to do a very simple side step. We're just going to take the hips out, start to move our body weight across the room. Okay. So we've got 5 more seconds. And in 3, 2, 1, we're going to side step, back and across. That's it. Once you've got the movement and you're balanced, you can speed up the movement. You can spread the step wider to make it a little bit more intense. Keep nice rhythmical breathing. These are aerobic exercises, so remember your breathing rate will increase. You will start to feel a little bit hotter, but keep an eye on the RPE scale, keep checking in with it. Okay, keep it going. So side together, side together. Okay, if you do have a little bit of clicky hips or any arthritis, just slow the step down and just do smaller steps. And it'll just take the pressure off the hip. Okay, we've got 10 seconds, or less than 10 seconds. Okay, and then in 3, 2, 1, and we're back in on that march. All right, so remember this is our active recovery. Rehydrate, take these 30 seconds, check in on the RPE scale, make sure you're not working too hard. All right, I'm going to do some forward punching next. So we've turned and crossed, so we're going to do some forward. We can add in a little forward step as well, which I'll show you. So if you're not going to do a step, you're just going to go left, right, left, right, left, right. Keep the jabs going. If you want to do a little boxer step, you can jump forward and do the punch. So it's up to you. So jump forward, left, right, jump back. Or you can stay still and just keep the arms pumping. It's nice soft knees, keep the body moving. or you can do a mixture of the two. It's completely up to you. Keep the punches nice and quick, really pumping those arms, chest height. Okay, nearly there. 20 seconds left. Okay. And last 10. And in 3, 2, 1, we're coming back to that march. Okay, we've got this march for 30 seconds. Check in with that RPE scale. Get yourself a drink. Maybe open a window if it's getting a bit hot. Okay. About halfway through now. So you will start to feel yourself getting warmer. You're definitely pushing up on that RPE scale. Okay, our next one is going to be a half jack. So you'd have done it in the warm-up. It's one of our warm-up exercises. And what we're going to do, toe tap out both arms. Okay, so the toe taps out, they come together, but both arms are going up, okay? In the warm-up, you may have done single arm, but we're asking you to do both arms this time. Excellent. If you want to get a bigger movement with the arms, they can go really high up, really open up your shoulder. But keep those toe taps going to the side. Okay. So all 4 limbs are moving, so it's a bigger movement. It's going to demand more, so you'll be getting hot. Breathing rate will be increasing. That's okay, that's aerobic exercise. Just keep an eye on that RPE scale. Okay, 15 seconds left. Last few seconds, keep it up, keep the intensity up. Okay, and we're gonna go back to that march. And there we go, all right. So in the active recovery, our breathing rate's up, our heart rate's, take the big deep breaths in, rehydrate. Just keep the feet moving. That's all we ask of you in these 30 seconds is the feet are moving. It is getting warm. Okay, so next exercise we've got is we're gonna go back to that side step. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, back to that side step, touch, side step, touch. Okay, so just repeat what we did earlier. Just allows us to get that lateral movement going again. Get moving across our room, moving our body weight. Okay, good. Keep that up. Nearly there. Good. So side together, tap together. Like we said, we can increase the movement, make it a little bit more difficult, or you can just keep nice, achievable steps. Last 15 for this exercise. And then we're going to go back to that standing march for 30 seconds. And in 3, 2, 1, we're back at that standing march. Okay, we've got a couple more exercises left, not many, so keep yourself hydrated, keep checking that RPE scale, take these active recoveries to get some deep breaths in. Okay. So, got 10 seconds of this recovery left, and then we're going to go into toe taps forwards. Now, in your home exercise guide, it does say you can use a spot on the floor or you can tap a step. So if you do have stairs in your house, you can tap on the bottom step. I don't have a step box at the moment, so I'm just going to use the floor. So we're just going to tap forward and swap arms. Swap legs, sorry. Tap forward and swap legs. Keep the arms pumping if you want to keep them moving. But really quicken the pace. Coming to the end of this part of the exercise soon. And the aerobic exercise, you may be asked to repeat from the start, but we'll talk about that when we come to the end. So keep those toe taps going, halfway through. Okay. So like we say, try and keep the intensity up, but work at your pace. If I'm going too fast for you, you just tap at your speed. Okay, that's where the music helps sometimes. It can really motivate us to keep the intensity there. Okay, and in 3, 2, 1. We're back at that standing march. Okay, next movement's going to be a big movement, so take the rest period and take your water. Check in with your RPE scale, make sure you're exercising correctly. Got 15 seconds left, and then we're going to go into hamstring curls. Again, you would have been asked to do this in the warm-up. It's where we flick our heels to our bums. So in 3, 2, 1, let's bring those feet nice, them feet nice and high to our bums. Get kicking, up those heels, really flick those heels. Good. Keep those heels flicking, rock from side to side to help with the movement. Again, just go to your range of movement. Okay, if you can't flick your heels all the way up, just do a little heel flick behind. Okay, nearly there now. A few more of these, and then we're going to go back to our little standing march. Okay, 15 seconds, so keep those heels flicking. Okay, and in 3, 2, 1, we're back at that standing march. Okay, again, take a drink in. Got one more movement that's to do with, two more movements to do. We've got, we're going to do them toe taps again, and then we're going to do an overhead press. Again, we're going to keep our feet marching throughout. Okay. So last 15 seconds of this march. Okay. So the toe taps we done earlier, exactly the same movement. We're just going to keep tapping those toes forward, and off we go. So tap those toes, keep the arms moving. Keep those arms moving to help with the movement. Keep the intensity up. If you want to drop the intensity because you feel you're working too hard, let the arms relax, just tap those toes forward. Okay. Again, you might be starting to feel quite hot now as we're coming to the end. That's okay. We'll be cooling down shortly. Keep it going, keep the intensity up. Okay, last 10 seconds, then we've got a little rest, then one last exercise, and then we're done. Okay, so we're going back to that march. There we go. All right, we've got 30 seconds of the march. And then we're going to do an overhead press. If you've done our upper body movement, you might have done this already, so you'll be familiar with the movement. If not, it's very simple. Okay. So, last 15 seconds of this last rest period. It is getting quite warm now. All right, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the legs moving, hands are at your shoulders, and you've got to punch up and back down. Remembering to drop the elbow back down. Good. Alternating the arms throughout the movement. Again, keep them feet moving. This is our last exercise. If you've got a lot of energy, you can do this with little weights in your hand as well, or little cans of food, just to add to that intensity. Okay, we're over halfway now. Got 15 seconds left, and then we'll be on to our cool down. Keep those arms punching nice and high, dropping back down. Last few seconds, and let your arms relax. Come back into that little march. So we've just done 1 minute of exercise for all of those. It's around about 15 minutes of exercise. If your exercise specialist has asked you to repeat the cardiovascular section, please restart this video and go through the exercises again with me. If not, go and click onto our cool down video to cool down and stretch out.